United is hosting Brighton today. This is what we really had to say about this beautiful game of football yesterday. And if you missed out on what we said, then you should check out on our match preview that we really did yesterday in here onto this beautiful channel, which goes by the names of United Matters channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and I'm calling in for predictions into the live chat below. Is it a Man United win? Is it a draw, right? Or it's a Brighton win? You understand? So that is it. Go into the live chat and obviously cast your vote. After casting your vote, then at the end of the video, I'll come up here and be letting you know what you people have voted like onto this beautiful channel of ours. Now, the two managers have gone ahead to obviously name their starting 11s. And for Manchester United, this is the starting 11 that Ruben Amorim has gone ahead to make. Sen Lamens, Diego Dallo, Matthias de Ligt, Bruno Fernandes, Matheus Cunha, Lenny Yoro, Amadi Diallo, Casemiro, Mbeumo, Luke Shaw, and Benjamin Sesko. The substitutes include Beinda, Dogu, Haven, Malacia, Mazarawi, Kobe Mainoo, Mount, Ugarte, and Joshua Zexi. That is what the manager of Manchester United is going to obviously pick or choose like to say to it that it's the team that is obviously going to be facing off a side known as Brighton in there. Now, let's go to Brighton and see who have they gone ahead to name. Verbruggen, Dunk, Van Heek, Jorginho, Minte, Baleba, Welbeck, Kadioglu, Ayari, Weifa, Disciple, and the head coach is Huzela. The bench has still Themas, Watson, Costolias, Milner, Bosco, Gomez, Coppola, and Oriola. That is the confirmed starting 11 for the side of Brighton in there onto this beautiful channel known as the United Matters channel. You now know how these teams are obviously going to be lining up in here. Now, from there, we obviously get into the formations that these two managers have gone ahead obviously line up their teams in. And we start it off with Manchester United, a lineup that is in a formation of 3-4-2-1. Ruben Amorim is hesitant to obviously change the system, and he's a man of his word. In goal, Sen Lamens has maintained his position in there, and in the two games he has featured for the club of Manchester United, we haven't gone ahead to obviously lose any game. Then Lenny Yoro comes in through for Harry Maguire, and that's because Harry Maguire was really having a problem. In that position, when playing against Liverpool, it was Matthias de Ligt that featured predominantly in there. Now, Lenny Yoro is playing on the right side of the three-man central defense. Luke Shaw is playing on the left side of the three-man central defense. And Matthias de Ligt is playing at the center of the three-man central defense. You understand? That is Matthias de Ligt. That is the back three of Manchester United. And they've been playing like this for as long as this season. I think there are really few games where Lenny Yoro, Matthias de Ligt, and Luke Shaw haven't gone ahead to obviously play like this. But in most of the games, they've been featuring predominantly like that. That is the back three for the club of Manchester United. When we go to the right wing back, we obviously have Amadi Diallo maintaining his position in there, and Diego Dallo has to go ahead obviously maintain his position as a left wing back in there for you. Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes in the double pivot. Bryan Mbeumo, that he's playing as a right number 10, and Matheus Cunha is playing as a left number 10. Sesko, who never featured in the game of Liverpool in the starting 11 but came on the pitch later off the bench, has represented to really put in a very huge shift in there for the club of Manchester United. So that is the team of Manchester United, and it's two changes that have gone ahead to be made. Yoro in for Harry Maguire and Benjamin Sesko coming in through for, I think, was it Mason Mount, right? It was Mason Mount in there for you in that game of Liverpool that we won 2-1 at the Anfield in there. So we head into the team of Brighton. They are playing a system of 4-2-3-1. Verbruggen in goal. Wafer is playing as the left back. Kadioglu, left back. Van Heck, right-sided centre-back. Dunk, left-sided centre-back. Then Ayari and Baleba, double pivot. Minte, right attacking midfielder. And De Saipa or De Cooper, left attacking midfielder. Ruta, obviously playing as a central attacking midfielder. And Danny Welbeck, the graduate from the Man United academy, has obviously gone ahead to come in through and put in a very huge shift, and he has been named into the lineup or the starting 11 of this team. So that is Manchester United for you, and that's how the manager has gone ahead to name his starting 11 in here onto the the United Matters channel. So it's gonna be a really huge game. If you've been really following up on how Brighton gives headache to teams like Manchester United, you understand, and they've beaten us lots and lots of times. So this time around, for us to survive, we need to obviously play as a team, keep a clean sheet, score goals, and then the rest will be history. I tell you, Man United has all what it takes to beat this side, but we need to obviously do the needful and put in the best of the best as a club and really fight as a whole. Now, Ruben Amorim, the manager of Manchester United, has said, in this kind of club, it doesn't matter the last result. It's the next one. Today, we have a difficult game, but the same responsibility of winning and performing. We had some issues at Anfield. We know that. We don't try to hide all the things with a win. We've worked hard in the week, and we want to perform better. We should look at the opponent and put forward the best team to play football. The best 11 depends on the opponent and the moment. Now, at least he has gone ahead to maintain 9 of the players that played against Liverpool. And I think for me, if a manager can maintain 8, in his starting 11, that means he has obviously come up with his starting 11, and we will obviously wait and see how that really happens. But I think the manager now has got his starting 11 and it's already with him. So we wait and see how he obviously goes on with this. But as he has said, that the most important game is the next game. And at a club like Manchester United, your previous win doesn't really make public sense. What makes public sense is your next win in there, because the previous results have already gone ahead to be recorded, and if that was the case, then they would have gone ahead to be like, all right, we beat Liverpool, let's obviously go ahead and really lose. But if he loses today, then pressure will mount onto the manager of Manchester United again, and his sacking rumors will obviously take center stage again. That is all about a man known as who? He goes by the names of Ruben Amorim. So he knows exactly why he's here. He knows that Manchester United is really doing the due diligence to do the needful. But one of the talk points are all about Tyrell Malacia. Very many people dissed him, but I tell you, he is better than Dogu. I tell you, if you want to see who a left wing back is, field him in there. Field him in there and you'll see. He's a press resistant player. He inverts really well. And in the final third of the pitch, he can really do a very good cross. He can put in a very huge assist and even a shot at goal. And you can use him as a reference point because he's a press-resistant player. And I know that manager Ruben Amorim has seen something special in him. That's why he has called him back. And he is into the bench of Manchester United for the very first time in a long time. But there is a very good player in Tyrell Malacia. In the first season of Eric Ten Hag, he was one of the best signings after a player called Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro. I think he was the third best in there, and the Anthony's were really those that really had question marks onto their performances. But I want to let you know that the player is really that special, and I won't be shocked if at all the manager really gives him minutes. And I like how this lad is going to have to fight hard to get back into this team, the squad that is Tyrell Malacia for you. And it's one of those interviews that I'm hugely anticipating from the player. And those questions of really including him in the team will also be really given to the manager of Manchester United, who goes by the names of Ruben Amorim. That is it. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokan David is my name, and this is the United Matters channel. And we're obviously going to be returning with a huge live stream after the game of football is done and dusted here onto our channel. But continue to subscribe. I'm out. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm having people in the comment section. Cherotich Ivan, Man United, sure win, alright. Pikisa Habat, good evening, Haradi. It's hard game, but I'm giving win to Man United way after the match, alright. Then Jordan says Man United 2, Brighton 0. Muhumuza Sam says United 3, Brighton 1. And that really takes us to ending the poll in here. And you people are really saying that Man United win 100%. All of you have gone ahead to call in for a win for the club of Manchester United, and we had only 15 votes in here. But smash like button as much as you can and continue to subscribe. You know where we want to be. So football is really going on, and in the Premier League, the opener of the day has been all about Newcastle beating Fulham 2-1, and then guess what? Sunderland has gone at Stamford Bridge and beaten Chelsea by 2-1. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's really one of the hardest moments that this manager of Chelsea will obviously be in, because he's really losing what we call consistency, and he's really failing out on very many things. But we wait for the verdict. If you really want to know about that and more, go on to what we call the Rokani Media Football. That reaction is obviously going to be there. Chelsea beaten hard by the side of Sunderland. I never saw this coming, but Sunderland has thrown in a shocker in there. Guys, let's head into the game. When it's done, I'll come here and live.